Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your main man with the master plan, Dr. Aldell, coming back at you for another vlog for the update of my physique competition. Now, I do have a solid date. We're looking at July 28th. Yes, July 28th. That is about 12 weeks away. So I have another 12 weeks to actually get ready, to focus, to really buckle down. Not that I didn't before, it was just a well-needed diet break that I needed to go on. Like I said in the last video that I did not post, and I know it's not gonna make sense, but I did have a video where I did talk about how I did not choose to compete in the May 12th, yes, next week, the May 12th OCB competition for my first competition back in 5 years. That was a little road bump. However, it was a cool change. I needed that little diet break. I took a 3-week diet break, 4-week diet break. I'm gonna be real, I took a 4-week diet break. It was well needed because now I weighed back in this morning. I was 214 last week. Now I'm at about 209, so that next drop or the next phase in my weight loss / fat loss is quickly picking up. So I have another 12 weeks into the competition. I'm pretty stoked for that. And basically with overall for training, everything is pretty straight. During that diet break, I did take a little time off to recover. I do have like a shoulder and a chest or pec injury that has been very aggravating, very lagging, and it's kind of affecting my workout. However, I am making changes to that. I always have to make adjustments, and that's the thing. I never am gonna go into a training program injured or whatever it may be and still continue on with the same injury without making adjustments to my training protocols. So, I mean, that's always a door that's always left open, you know, when you guys are training too. So today I just finished a push workout. Oh, excuse me. The allergies in Maryland, man, they're crazy. They're getting to me, but I took some Claritin or some over-the-counter medication, and I'm starting to clear up a little bit, but it's rough. The pollen is rough this year up here, but feeling kind of stoked, you know, feeling kind of stoked. I got 12 weeks left, and I'm very focused, very determined to get this accomplished. This is something that I've been waiting for a long time. With my overall mindset is there's a lot of new things that have been approached or have been given to me within the past week that will change my career professionally. As some of y'all might know or might not know, also in a reintroduction, I am currently in the military. I've been in for about 15 years in November. I am a medical technician, formerly aerospace medical technician, however you want to put it. I'm a med tech, basically, LPN, med tech, whatever you want to call it. So I've been given new responsibilities to fulfill, and I had to make some decisions on the approach how I will carry on business with prepping for the competition and also integrating that into my work schedule. So guess what? When it comes for training, my showtime to work is going to be later on today. In the day, all my hours have changed up, so I have to train earlier in the day rather than in the afternoon. Same thing with spending time with family. So a lot of things in my schedule has changed up. However, that is not going to put a stop into what I need to accomplish. And the first thing is this competition. Why do I see it as the first thing first? Because this is something that not only is for a professional growth, but for personal growth. For the last 5 years, I have been suffering from a lot of issues, going from, man, PTSD, depression, anxiety, weight gain, excessive weight gain due to taking medications to treat those diagnoses. I'm not ashamed, I'm not embarrassed to disclose that information. I think that's information that people need to know because I know that there are a lot of people out there who are going through the same thing, who have had something monumental in their life that has changed the way that they see things, the way that they go about things, their everyday life. And, you know, if it's a challenge that's always been given to them and they cannot get over that hump, I'm telling you guys, I'm there. I've been there. Divorce, I've been there. Stresses at work, PTSD, war, I've been there. I know you guys have too. Those who have actually been there, everyone has experienced something. That's what I'm figuring out. Everyone is going through something, and one of the reasons why I chose to do this vlog and this whole series openly with who I am and where I'm from is because I believe that everyone is linked some way, somehow, and to learn from one another, you require some type of communication, right? And most of the time it's nonverbal, but there is that small percentage of communication where someone actually needs to tell their story, and this is my story from start to end. And hopefully you guys will enjoy the story and also be inspired, educated, and motivated to make change in your guys' life as well. It's something that I've been thinking about a long time to share with you guys, and I've seen that when you're faced with fear, a lot of times our decisions or our actions aren't carried out. It's because of fear. All right, when you have been influenced negatively by other people's actions or their experiences, people begin to take those as their own when it comes to making decisions and actually executing those decisions. And in my mind, doing this whole YouTube thing, the vlogs, putting material out there has been something that's been on my mind for the last 5 years, but I've been nervous or fearful or anxious at putting material or content out because of other people's failures. And that is something, as a grown man, that when you sit down and actually think about it, you begin to think, is like, wow, is it really a fear that I have personally, or is it something that I've seen someone else go through and I don't want to go through the same thing? And you can't think about that. You cannot assess your situation to their situation when it deals with them not carrying out their goals, you know. And that just deals with being very, very self-aware, actually going into the depths of your mind and actually picking away at the layers and layers of your life and seeing like, yo, is this really me? Is this who I am? As I get older, as I'm given more responsibility at work, as I am growing as a husband and as a father, these things that you're beginning to learn and saying like, hey, I don't want my future generation to bear the same weight of fear and take that upon them. That is something that is not intentional with most people or the majority of populations, but when you become very knowledgeable of yourself, you'll begin to say like, hey, you will not go through your life fearing something that someone else had. So putting out this content was one. Talking about, you know, my stresses, my challenges in life was 2. And actually stepping on stage, that was 3. I say that was 3 because I did that before 5 years ago without that fear. But after gaining a lot of attention from my peers, that is something that puts me into a whole nother realm. I really didn't have that a while back, but now I do, because I'm putting out myself, I'm establishing my authority out in this media land, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so this video is more or less like a dashboard confessions. As you can see, I'm in my car, and this is something that just transpired over the last like 24 hours. I was talking with a friend of mine, and we were just talking about how we need to share each other's experiences and our thoughts, and who knows who's gonna pick this information up. Either people absorb it and take it as it is, or, you know, they say, you know what, I feel you, whoever you are, and I'm here. If you need someone to talk to, if you need someone just to be like, hey man, like here's some tips of motivation, do it. And to withhold that information is more or less like I would call it a sin, but it's something that other people are possibly missing out on. So anyway, I just wanted to share that little bit and piece of information for this vlog. Like I said, checking in with weight. I'm 209 this morning. I feel great. I feel good. I have a whole lot more to go. I have about 15 more pounds to go before I can even consider putting any other physical content. I'm holding that piece of information for myself because I want you guys to actually experience the full process of what I've gone through over the last 30 something weeks. Yes, I said 30 something weeks. Actually, I think 27. I don't think we're at 30 yet, but I would say around 27. I had to go back in my calendar and look. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut out today. I am going down into DC to experience the cultural diversity that the embassies are offering. So if you guys are in the DC area, come on out, man. Come on out, enjoy the festivities. The embassies are opening up their doors to the population, to the general population, to enjoy their views of their culture and to reach out to the communities and to make bigger bonds, you know. So that's great. But anyway, I'm gonna take some clips and some videos for you guys and just leave it here, and I'll catch you guys later. All right, peace.